안녕.
Right, and we are playing Miracle Dragonist. So what we're doing today is part of the gear progression guide that we're going to be creating for the server. So what we're going to do right now is the journey for getting the Minos gear up to Heavenly Minos, or the balanced one, and then amplifying it to the last stage, which is the Amplified Minos Gear. Okay, so where do you farm Minos gear? Basically, you can go to Fishing Maze, and Fishing Maze from LB 14 and above actually drops the Minos fragment. So, Fishing Maze does not require any fatigue or stamina, so you can freely run it solo, or if you've got, you know, some friends that are currently in the later part of the game with, good gears, then you may ask if they can run with you, for a better experience. But if you prefer to solo, then let's see one run of the Fission Maze. We're just gonna run it for LB 15 or 16. We're gonna try and see how much we get for. So let's just, I'll just fast forward the video until we get enough to purchase the headgear from Berlin. I really purchased but crafted from Berlin. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, so that was one run for FM16, I believe. So we got about 20 fragments for a run, and the Minos gear just needs about 50. So I'm just gonna cut the video until we get enough to forge the equipment. See you in a bit. Okay, so we finished farming the Minos fragment. So that was actually just 10 fragments a run. So any fission maze from LB 14 up until 18, it actually gives you 10 Minos fragment each run. So 5 runs would actually just give you the 50, and now we can
你好
craft
像很久没来
the
光
helm,
顾了。
the Minos helm. So 100 gold, It's really nothing. Okay, so we've got the Minos gold, uh, the Minos helm rather going. So what do we need to do to get this up to heavenly? So for heavenly, you can go to Minoan, Armor of the Heaven, so heavenly for short. So you can then craft the balanced Minos helm. So you will need the heavenly cube, which you can get if you run, not really run, but you can just purchase it from Kelly since you can't craft it here. So we can go to Kelly. So there you go, Heavenly Hill, and it needs 200k BSD. That's really not a lot, and it is farmable. Don't be lazy. Farm. Okay. So once you are able to get the Heavenly Cube, you should be good to continue with the materials. High grade Celestone. Where do you get one? You actually get the high grade Celestone if you create either an insight Minos or a devotion Minos. I would highly suggest to go with the devotion Minusol since it is the easiest to craft. For the insight, the easiest would be for the upper body. That is one of the easiest to craft. Okay, so once you get those crafted, all you have to do is to disassemble them. So I'll show you the process. So this is an insight, I believe. Okay, so if you disassemble it, you will receive the high-grade Celestone. Okay, so once you receive the high-grade Celestone, then we will continue in creating the Heavenly Minos Helm. Yellow Drop, that's basically from PGTN or Trove Nest, Plentiful Trove Nest, and then Corrupted Black Dragon Scale, as you would all guess, it's gonna be for Black Dragon. Now, it is important that you keep running the Black Dragon. You max out your attempts, because each run would actually give you a chance to receive the item for enhancing the Minos Helm, the Heavenly Minos Helm, to the Amplified Minos Helm. Okay, so let's craft the balanced helm soul. Once you get that item crafted, you can apply it to the Minos helm, and it will in turn become like this item. Okay, so this is the balanced Minos helm. It's the heavenly one. Okay, so once you get that done, all you have to do is to apply this item right here, which drops from Black Dragoness. Okay, as you can see, it will become the amplified version without losing the enhancement. Now, what's the benefit for the amplified version? So, the balanced is basically, it's pretty much, it's okay, but if you go to the amplified, you don't get the 50k critical penalty. You will also receive a boost in the attack and the magic attack for 5% each. Okay, so that's pretty OP. And it's not losing the skill effect as well. So it's a win-win. Alright, so let's get the crafting and let's see. And there we go. So we have ourselves the amplified, balanced Minos helm. Alrighty. So that's about it in creating the amplified Minos gear. So again, for the helm, you actually need to run Black Dragoness. And for the gloves, you will need to run the Forest Dragoness normal or FDN normal. For the shoes, it's gonna be through PGTN or the Trove. And lastly, the green for the earring would be from Desert Dragoness. Okay, so that's about it for this part of the guide for the Heavenly Gear. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next videos to come. See you all in game, and this is Miracle Dragonist.